If I had to describe Dr. Molly, I would say that she is inspirational.
Miraculous.
One of a kind.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Born gifted.
An amazing healer.
My name is Molly Santé. I am a doctor of natural health and an acupuncturist, but what I believe I do is I offer healing in the guise or under the umbrella of unconditional love and light and non-judgment. I always saw myself as a healer, as a doctor, because that is the word with which I was raised. From the age of 3, I told the world that I would heal. And it was in my 20s when I realized that natural medicine, holistic medicine, alternative medicine was the path for me.
In May 2007, the Fraser Institute released the results of a cross-Canada survey regarding the use of complementary and alternative medicine. It was reported that 54% of Canadians had used at least one form of alternative or complementary therapy in the year prior to the survey. According to the findings, Canadians spent about $7.8 billion on complementary and alternative medicine during a 12-month period in 2005 to 6, and about $923 million in 2006 on herbs and vitamins.
Well, I've actually suffered from migraine headaches for over 30 years, and the only time I was migraine-free was when I had my 2 boys, when I was pregnant. When I had migraine headaches, it would really debilitate me, and Western medicine obviously went through a whole clinical thing where I actually had a brain scan to make sure there was no tumors and things like that, but then all they could really offer me was a very strong painkiller, I guess it was at the time. And it actually didn't even get rid of the pain, it just made me feel really out of it. So I decided not to use them at all. I didn't feel comfortable with those pills. And I couldn't really function anyway with those pills, so they weren't helpful. I guess it was just in the last year that I actually found my way to Dr. Molly, just in February of '09. Dr. Molly did alleviate my headaches, and I haven't had a headache probably for 2 months now. And she did it through various things. One, she did find a physical part in my neck and my shoulder that other people had kind of pinpointed but couldn't quite get to the right point, and she found the exact spot in my neck and shoulder that was part of the problem. And then as well, she treated me for several different allergies that also helped to trigger the migraines. And between those 2, plus some acupuncture, they've been gone. So it went fairly quickly, actually. Like, it wasn't too many treatments before I really got some relief from it. I think what is really special about Molly is that she looks at the whole person. She looks at the physical, she looks at the emotional, she looks at the spiritual. And I was so thankful to find Molly because she made huge progress, totally natural and totally successful. It was fantastic.
Molly Santé, an HD, PhD, Doctor of Natural Health, is a medical intuitive and holistic healer who works with patients at the physical, emotional, and spiritual levels in order to bring about healing. The word holistic comes from the word holism, to make whole. Born with a gift of touch, Molly not only lays hands on to assist her clients to help them become whole again, but uses acupuncture, homeopathy, herbal medicine, massage, and counseling in order to help people heal. Her results are impressive. In her 11-year practice, Molly has assisted thousands of people in overcoming conditions that medical doctors had labeled untreatable.
My name is Mona Ingeset Festino. His name is Logan. Logan is almost 2. I've been a patient of Dr. Molly's for 3.5 years now. What brought me to Dr. Molly was actually a couple of friends of mine that had encouraged me to come see Dr. Molly as we were trying to get pregnant with our second child. And our first child, we'd got pregnant through in vitro fertilization, and we had tried it again, and it didn't work. And I was, prepared, like, okay, we're going to have one baby, and I felt very fortunate, very happy. And but I was noticing that I was feeling down, and I'm the type of person I like to live life to the fullest and think of, the glass half full versus half empty. But I really felt it was kind of there, and weighing me down. And So a couple of different people I know through fitness, they had actually been telling me about Dr. Molly, and I think of them as two angels. And so the second angel, Luba, she had, really, Mona, if anything else, you're going to meet an angel. And, so I thought, yes, after her and Oliver both encouraging me to go, that I have to go up and see Dr. Molly, just to get closure, on why I'm only going to have one baby in this lifetime. And I went up to see Dr. Molly, and, well, I didn't see her for more than 5 minutes, and she's like, no, there's another baby there. I see another baby, and obviously we have to get this baby to come through your body, and how we're going to do that, we'll see, but there's definitely another baby. And I had blocked tubes, and that's why we had gone through in vitro. And so she, in that first visit, naturally with the energy from her hands, unblocked my tubes. And I could feel it. I could feel them like popping. It was like incredible. Like, it was just like, wow. It was a really powerful and amazing experience that went through that very first time that I saw her. And she just, she just opened up this whole new idea that, wow, maybe there really is hope that I'm going to have another baby. So that's what, brought me to see Dr. Molly. And now we have Logan. So I had seen that we worked on a lot of things, Dr. Molly and I, after the initial opening of the tubes, with acupuncture, with pretty strict diet, with castor oil, doing that every night, and we worked towards getting pregnant, and and after some time, here he is. It actually came true. So it was just amazing. My experience with Dr. Molly is that it's been life altering. It's been life giving. I mean, it's just so full of love and just incredible. What I mean? She has helped bring this wonderful, beautiful boy into our lives. In addition to our first wonderful boy. And has just really helped to complete our family. And it just I just love Dr. Molly so much. She's just amazing.
I've had the honor of facilitating healing for thousands upon thousands of people, and every single one who comes to me, I believe, is destined to cross my path. And I believe that they offer me a gift as much as I offer them a gift, and so not one stands out. Every single one is unique and precious to me in its own way. I've been blessed with the ability to lay on hands and channel energy and facilitate healing. And I can't speak for anyone else because, of course, this ability is unique unto myself. How I perceive energy happens to be unique. Just as how we all see color, I think, is unique, and how I see blue is not the way you see blue, and how I see pink is not the way you see pink. And the way I feel energy, I receive messages, some would say from spirit guides, some would say from angelic helpers, some would say from higher self. I don't know from whom the messages come, but what I do know is that I receive truth, and I receive energy, and I receive some kind of very strong force that moves through my hands. And some people perceive this as heat or sensation or pulsation. And so for me, when I lay hands on a client, on a patient, I'm able to shift the sensation from one of disease, which to me feels dark and heavy, into one of healing and wellness, which to me feels light and effervescent and free-flowing.